Basic Gamer 7, and welcome back to some more Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are back into the thick of it. We are actually going to be doing our first day of teaching today, and I went into this and didn't realize I was going to immediately start talking, but yeah, Edelgard is telling us basically she can sort of tell us how things go from what she's heard from other teachers, because apparently none of the other teachers came in to tell me how to teach. So, yeah. But we get to potentially do instructions, we can pick different things like that. And, yeah, there's skill goals.
Students will want to prioritize
Stuff like this.
things that will help them achieve their aim.
So you basically train each of the students individually on what you would like them to do. You can eventually change
it's
like
probably
their
easier to get good results if you instruct
paths on
students
what they're
based on
wanting
their
to
interests
be.
and
I can't remember the names of any of them right now, but like their title, and that will change what
by looking
things that
beyond
they
their preference.
needed. I think it's easier if I just like
A student's goals when that happen.
But yeah,
How motivated a student
they also
will
will come up
affect
with
how
you
well
and you
your
can like
tutoring
help
goes. To
them,
help
like they'll be like,
cultivate
hey,
their
should I do
motivation, please
this?
try your best to motivate
And
everyone.
you can
So that
instruct
they, in
them or
turn,
tell
will-
them what you think's the best path for them. They're talking about the motivation, which is what I couldn't think of what that
At the
was.
officers'
What I was
academy,
talking about with like
students are
eating and stuff like
encouraged to
that.
engage in various
So the
activities,
motivation
and if you instruct
helps
your
them.
students to
It
work
helps you be
together as
able
a
to teach
team,
them more
it
when
will
it comes
help
to
to
this.
deepen their
So
bonds
if
and
their
produce better
motivation's up high, you
results.
have more chances to teach them. And the group task will help them in certain things, so if you really want someone to be good at horses or whatever it may be.
Have you heard about the certification
That's where you
exams?
go.
They take place every month.
And the
Everyone here is
certification
working in
exams
order
we
to
will
take
not
care
have to
to
worry about
develop
for a bit. But that is if they want to change their class and go up to the next level. It does help them, it makes them stronger, gives them more stuff. So yeah. So I can do the auto-instruct. I never do the auto-instruct, but I do usually set up the group task first. So Sable is good for people that you want to eventually be on horses. This helps armor, and then this helps like with wyverns and Pegasus. So it's another form of riding, but it's flying skills, flying riding skills instead of just normal riding skills. I don't know if anyone that I have in here particularly right now that I want to do this. If I get Ingrid and Claude, won't have to worry about. There's someone else that I do try to give flying skills to. Armor. So I will say when it comes to the Black Eagles, I know a lot of them are more... I think the Black Eagles are more magic-based versus the Blue Lions are a little bit more melee-based. And then the Golden Deer is a good mix. So, honestly, if you're starting out and you've never played Fire Emblem before, and especially if you're wanting to try it on the harder setting of Classic, I highly suggest Golden Deer first, just for that reason. There's a more well-rounded group of students in there. But obviously, if you go to the Blue Lions or the Black Eagles, you can recruit people, so in the long term, that isn't as big of a deal, but at least starting out, it helps you get more used to the different weapons, because there's a lot of different weapons other than bows and swords, like your average one, so I think that one's got the more well-rounded version, if I remember correctly. But, I think I'll do this. It's strange that Bernadetta can get a... She has a higher result potentially in that, that's why she has that. But honestly, I really would like Edelgard's armor to go up, which it's already good, but I want her to be good at it. It's strange that Bernadetta can get it. Part of me wants to put her in there just for now anyway. Because the expected result will be higher, so she will help boost Edelgard a little bit right now. But also, is there more armored version of someone who uses bows? There might be, I can't remember. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and let her do it for now. So the group task is done, and now we're going to instruct. So I can instruct 3 students. The little bar up there. I can instruct 3 of my choosing. Edelgard's always going to be in the battle, so honestly, whoever your house leader is, they're always going to be in there, so it's good to try to get them pretty well taught, no matter what. So I think I'll start with her. So this star thing means that they potentially can have a mastery in that, and they'll learn it a little bit easier, even though it's not something that they like there's a chance for them to get good at it, but they don't have a boost in it per se. It's not a strength, but there's a chance that they can get good at it. So sometimes it's nice to actually do those. The down arrow means that it's a weakness they're not really good at that. Unless you really want them to, probably shouldn't bother training them in those. But I'm just gonna start with her basics, which is gonna be the axe. Oh yeah, I can only do this. So I can only do it with her motivation of how much I can train her. But I'm gonna do her base things that I sort of want her to have. So she's gonna get a good boost in that, and I can pull with her one more time, which I'll make her axe go. She got a perfect
Nothing worth celebrating.
praise, which means she should get a
Praise
motivation
isn't necessary.
increase.
Really?
So I can have another chance to train her. I forgot what it's because it's my expertise. Okay. So I'm good at swords and punching. Authority. Her skill goals are axe and authority. I like her defense to be, or armor to be up. I forget, what does authority do? I forget what it does, but since her goals, that is her current personal goals, I will help her with that. The next one I think I'll do is Dorothea. Because Dorothea can become pretty strong with magic. So, see, this one's got the star thing, but also the down. But Faith, I know, is like healing and stuff like that. This is more of like damage magic. So I definitely am gonna train her in that. And then I think I'm gonna go the risky route. Which she did good.
Everything went pretty well today.
Yeah. You know, if they get perfect, it's the only chance that you get to increase their motivation. So, yeah. Maybe we'll train Casper today. So, he has axe and punchies. I think since I have Edelgard, I'd rather get him to focus a little bit more on punchies. And I thought that was my expertise. Unless it changes for per student. Which is weird. Because, yeah, Professor Expertise is now on this for some reason. Anyway. Punches. And yeah, let's just go punches.
That went way better than expected.
And now I can't teach anymore. So, and I can look at their goals if I wanted to. So this is their goals. It also tells me where they're at, level-wise, on those particular goals. And begin the lecture. So I'm done.
May I ask a question, Professor?
Yeah? I'm sorry, but should probably just... sorry, but you should probably just skip me. I don't have a question to ask. How would I even think of one? You just did. It's important that you think for yourself. You don't need to talk about whatever you like. You know, if you a lot of times, if you just start rambling on, you can think of a question.
I guess I could do that. Thanks.
Yeah, and it increased your motivation. Sometimes the reason why there's a second person standing behind them, it's because they potentially had a say in it, and you can either get a heart with one or the other, or I think there's a chance, like I just did, to get a heart with neither.
Let's finish this quickly.
So yeah, now they're weeding. This
no.
increases your armor
This is impossible.
for some reason.
We did it, and without incident.
Good. Good job. I think Bernadette is adorable. They did good. Support points between the two have increased. Receive 500 gold and receive the smithing stone. So the supports are increasing is like if they end up being beside each other, there's a higher chance that each other will help out the other in some sort of way. So it's nice for those to be up. And then everyone's goal stats always increase, no matter what, even if you don't teach them in those goals at the end of the lecture. But obviously if you individually instruct them, they rise faster. So yeah. It's Raphael's birthday! Have some flowers.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So now I should be able to have it. Yeah, I can have. Eventually, I can have seminars, or I can do a battle, which is like a side mission. Or I can. Eventually, I'll be able to rest, but obviously, and usually explore You can do more than once a month, but I think they specifically they're trying to show off the battle system, so we gotta do a battle. So these are like just little tiny battles to help Spirits of the Fallen. If you head into battle while playing... Oh, I don't play online. No. That's our big mission. So that's the mission at the end. So I only have the practice battle to do. Yeah! Save once again. Ooh. Practice battle. Familiar scenery.
In battle, it's necessary to
Oh, I
deploy
have all of them.
battalions so that students can experience taking command. I doubt I need to say this to a mercenary like you, but if you have any questions about...
I'm good.
After you, battalions, be sure to...
Yep.
When you
I don't think
deploy
anyone has a
command,
battalion right now. I didn't
joining
go back
forces
to
with a
actually...
nearby ally
So-
is a surefire way to enhance your effectiveness.
This is one of the things that I think supports potentially. Does it support affect this? I think it does. Maybe not. Anyway. I think everyone should still be good. And I think I have everyone. Yeah, everyone's in battle, so... Ah, no. Yeah! Sometimes I will actually move them around when there's a more strategic thing going on. So, like, if you're in 2 different places... Right now we're all together, so it really wouldn't have mattered, but sometimes you have people over here, and then half of your people are like, over here. So if you want a certain group of people to stay with each other because their supports are building up faster, or you want to build their supports, or you know, you want a range and a melee person close together, I would move them around. But in this case,
I will
we're all
prevail.
together, so Edelgard, you're gonna get attacked next time, but don't worry,
As you
you'll have
wish.
humans with you. Lady Edelgard,
Stay
I'm gonna-
focused.
I'm gonna get
I will get the victory.
Petra's gonna be. They're not gonna attack her. Bernadetta, you be behind me. Be ready to go.
I am Ferdinand von
gets
Eyre.
Bernadetta. Reinhardt, go this way. I don't know why.
Put me in
Decided
there.
We're going to go that way. Casper's also gonna get attacked, but I think he'll be fine. Okay, so I have 4 and 4. So Dorothea can either go with us or with them. Thing is Edelgard's pretty good on her own, and Violet definitely is good on her own.
That's my cue.
So I really don't think it's gonna matter too much. I think I'm gonna send her this way though, because most of the people are on this side, so she's gonna go behind Petra. We're going after Edelgard first. And those little red lines tell you who they're going after. The thing is sometimes you gotta think about
One step at a time.
if one enemy gets in front of like her, no one else can get in front of her, so you may not get that many people actually attacking that character because they can't get to that character anymore. It's strategy. You gotta think. Especially if you're playing classic mode. You gotta be very strategic on classic mode because they will die. Look at them all going.
Allow me to demonstrate.
I'm gonna murder them. Allow me to demonstrate. You're
Should I
dead.
have held back?
Alright. So I'm gonna get Dorothea to go here. Attack this dude. And we won't get attacked because he is not ranged. Neither one of them are ranged, so it really doesn't matter. And then we'll get Petra to finish it off. Petra will get attacked. Let's see. Petra's only going to do 9 damage at first. Versus if I do this, she'll do 14 damage. So that's another thing, like she'll attack twice with 9 damage, but her first hit will go off and then he will get a turn to hit her, and I really don't want her to take any damage, though his hit percentage is only 38. But I think we have enough Iron Sword, like our sword won't break if I do this anytime soon. So I'd rather take the less risky route. And just have her killing enough so that she doesn't get hit at all because she has 2 people
I will not
potentially
be
coming
stopping.
after her. And both sides of her are open, so
Disappointing.
chances are they both can reach her, most likely. Unless this guy decides to go right here instead of going here. Because he probably can reach here. he may not. See, it actually, I can see it. So yeah, he can't reach on that side of her. Oh, he can't either, but he can reach on the other side of her. So if they're smart, he goes to that side, and he goes to the front, because he can't reach to either side of her. But I don't know what they're gonna do. Yeah, gotta think about this. Okay, he only has a 30% hit chance for Ferdinand. You should be able to dodge. Good job. At least this one lets all of them. Okay, I'm gonna head out in the front. I'm gonna block this side of Petra, so only one of them will be able to attack her. I do a curve shot gives her more distance, but it doesn't make her do much more damage. So, and her crit stays the same. The only difference is she gets a 100% chance of hitting him with this. Oh well. But she had a 100% chance of hitting him with that. And the little hearts means that they're getting support damage. They or support stuff. So their supports are building up. The way that happens is if that person technically is in range of the other person. So like Dorothea may not be right beside Bernadetta, but Dorothea can attack that dude. So yeah. That's how it works. Murder this man.
You could have at least tried.
He can heal, I think. Already. Assist, yeah. Heal.
A great help.
Help her. I do wish I already gave him the punchy thing. I need to get him punchy weapons. Because I'd rather him be punchy. I already got an axe person with Edelgard. And I'm not planning on changing her. This will not kill her. Well, no. She'll be fine. Yeah, sure. She's okay. Now it's gonna be the enemy's face. The one I'm worried about is guy. He's getting a little low though. Oh, she is. Oh, no. Dang it, Edelgard.
I won't forget all I've learned.
No. I still don't want them to
see
fall,
that?
so I'm still gonna treat it almost like classic, but I'm gonna be a little bit more reckless. Oh gosh. She can attack her, she's a bow person. And he came in close to her. Watch out, Petra! Also, their crest give them certain things.
Predictable.
Oh, I think my crest gives me a shield, if I remember correctly. I think my crest does.
That is that.
Oh wait, I have a battalion. It gave me a battalion automatically. Because I see it beside nothing.
We must all do.
But yeah, depending on their crest, sometimes gives them extra stuff. Like I think Edelgard's potentially gives her an extra hit thingy.
I'll be fine.
Out here. Voluntary. And I'm also gonna let Lionheart heal him. Assist.
Thanks for helping.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Hubert try to finish off the thing. Because they get a little bit more
You worked hard for nothing.
leveling up, like skills, points, or whatever,
This is
when
hard.
they kill someone. Well, this is a practice battle, so technically we're not killing anyone. Can she not move here? Dang it. She can't. Fine. Let Dorothea get the attack. You can't reach me!
I won't go
touch it.
down so easily.
Do-do-do-do!
Not.
What was that? I'm sorry. Murder him. Yeah. Go.
My heart is full of victory. Hard work created this.
Hello. I'm gonna be attacked. I want her to go there. I'd rather her get a little.
Think this
Ada,
through.
I was like, who hasn't been moved yet? Get her to use. Well, she's getting low on volunteers, so that's something. Oh, she also has a battalion. So does Hubert. I need to show how battalions work. Ah! I'm being attacked!
Allow me to demonstrate.
I'm gonna murder.
Each battle, a chance
This is
to
why Byleth is insane. Like, anytime I split my people apart, typically, unless there's more people on the side that I sent Byleth on, I send more of the people on the opposite side. This is one of the cases where more people were towards the side I sent Byleth on, so that's why I sent Dorothea there. Normally, if it was evenly divided, I would have sent Dorothea with everyone else, because Byleth takes care of everyone.
Such.
Oh, Bernadetta kills. That's nice. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one. About the same. But she needs to get some skills. She's still on level 1. Wait. He can reach that one. Ah, she can't too. Good. Yeah. Yay, she dodged. Usually Petra's pretty good.
Witness frigid pride.
She's pretty agile. I guess I can get from them to get a kill here. Oh. Okay. I was like, oh, he's not. If I do this, he will.
Only a fool challenges me.
Try to evenly level them up right now. Yeah. Everyone's meeting up. Wouldn't hurt to let him heal.
Well done.
I think the magic things start over every battle. If I remember correctly.
Put me in there.
I'm trying to put you in there. Chill.
I will prevail.
Alright. There's no way she can just directly murder. Unless she crits on this, she has a higher chance to crit on this. But her crest engaged, so it didn't matter.
Know your limits.
Why have I not moved? Oh, Byleth. Byleth who doesn't need to. Oh, you're gonna come after me. Okay. Have fun with that. Why did they?
Should I have held back?
Why? I am already level 7. Most of my students are still level 1 or 2.
Such
except for
power
like
dwells
Adelbert.
within.
I got money. I wanna go store that. Of course I'm the MVP. MVP. Words. Maybe I'll start over now. Yeah. Alright. So we got another teacher. So the teachings always have. Oh wait, schedule starts on Monday. That's weird. So Sunday is the day that I do all the exploring. Monday is the day that we teach, which I think it's supposed to be like you're doing it all week in a way. Anyway, we're gonna instruct manually because I like choosing my students that I instruct. So I can keep the same group task or I can change it. Might change it. I do think he eventually can get on a horse, so that wouldn't be bad. And maybe... Can I have a healer on a horse? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Instruct. So yeah, so I can't get Edelgard because her motivation is no longer up, which is fine. But Dorothea's already went back up. So let's get Bernadette here. Get her better with her bow. Does she have a star one? Oh, horse. I bet, yeah, bow, horse. That could work. Let's try it. We'll start doing that one. I'll get her bow one more time. And then... She also sort of wants to focus on a lance for some reason. I don't know if I'm too concerned with that, but... I can always give it to her as an
Thanks for the
option.
help.
If she's ever afraid of melee combat. Let's get here. So, I'll work on this with you. And you want this as well? Yeah. Perfect! So I get to teach it one more time. Praise. You can get more than one perfect, but you can't raise their motivation up more than one time. Yeah!
Ah, it's clear.
Ah! And we'll get there. But she is working on the sword. She also
You have my
potentially
thanks.
wants to know the axe. Yeah, that could work, at least if maybe throwing axe. Oh, I didn't mean to do that twice. And I'm done. And that's it. Begin the lecture. Something's on Wednesday. What's on Wednesday? It's gonna let me know. St. Malachi Day is today. There will be a hymn recital in the cathedral. Will you present? Well, sure. Why not? I don't see any reason not to participate. Oh, we have Bernadetta and...
Must I? Fine. But
I
I will
mean-
sing it solemnly.
They won't notice if one person doesn't sing, will they?
Me. Me. I think Bernadetta's one of the ones most like me in all honesty. I would totally stay in my room all the time. Ah. And something's happening? Oh wait, they have the...
It is a perfect day to exert oneself.
What? Oh, exert oneself.
Ugh,
Okay.
whatever.
I thought for some reason I wasn't reading, and it sounded like he said observe.
Hey, we did pretty well.
He was oh, I think he did more than pretty well. Oh, we're getting some skill level ups. Look at
My
you all.
efforts were not in vain.
Perhaps I've been well taught. Seems simple enough. How long will this
job.
take?
Let's put this to the test.
I'd never have learned this back in my room. Oh, I see now.
I'm closing in on expertise.
Good job, everyone. And we're going to close it. So, you have allies who can take beginner exams. Take a look at certifications to review which they can take. Got 5 beginner skills, and I could do a seminar today. Actually, there's only a seminar or a rest. So let's look at the certifications real quick. So this is what you could see. Like, I'm just gonna click on Byleth. So these are the beginner levels. So that's the ones it's talking about. So I'm thinking it may only be me. But yeah, you eventually can get different things. So I can get that, or the fighter is the ones I am classified for. So this one is sword. This one's axe, bow, and brawl. So this one would definitely be me, especially swift with high avoidance. The minor definitely wields a sword. So I have a 100% chance of passing, but I also can look at these other ones to see if I would be interested in doing them instead. But I do not, so I'm going to try to take this test because, you know, the teacher can also take the exam. And I have passed, and I am now a fighter. So you need those sills. So I had like a beginner sill. I think I already got an
new path to
intermediate
tread.
sill. Yes. And I think I'm the only one who can, because it would give me a little red dot. So I think I just... Maybe level 5 is when you could start doing the beginner sills. So yeah. But that's that. And we're going to do a seminar. Because there's no point in resting really yet. So those who select elite seminars will instruct others in the area of expertise. And but basically it will tell you down here who will actually attend it. So, who would I always attend it. Unless I am the person given the seminar. But who would I like to get their skills up? It seems like a pretty good group of people. I think I want to do them. I think I want to get them stronger. I like the magic people, not gonna lie. I like my range people in general. Which, it's funny, I really like range in these type of games, but when it plays games like ones where you're controlling it, like Legend of Zelda, you know, Link has a bow, Skyrim, you can have a bow. I am horrible with range stuff when it comes to that. And we'll almost always go with a sword, or an axe, or a mace, or whatever it may be, but hand. Motivation of the attendees increased by 50. Yay. And someone's birthday is coming up. Mercedes! Have some flowers. I mean, look at how much money I have. I haven't really spent it. I've only been mainly using it for this stuff, so that's why I like giving everyone... Ooh, what's happening on the 30th?
Perfect timing, Professor. I've just received word from the Knights. They've located the bandits.
Ooh.
It seems they have them cornered. They are in Xanadu, the Red Canyon.
I can't wait to get started. I'll strike down those heinous thieves before they know what hit them.
Charge ahead if you must, Caspar. Just do not put the rest of us in danger.
I'm going back.
You don't want to lose
Get
him,
any
though.
help anyway, and I don't want to get hurt.
Don't worry, Byrne. It's just some bandits. We'll have no trouble at all.
Yeah, listen to them.
Don't get ahead of yourselves. Unfounded optimism
No,
isn't a
no,
great strategy. Let's
Stop
just
that.
get this over with.
I mean, you don't want to get cocky,
There is
but you
nothing
also
to get
want to be...
over.
like,
We will work with each other to
Yeah, we
achieve
can do
our
this.
mission.
you seem excited to get out there.
It's time, Professor. Give us our orders and let's move out.
Alright. Is it gonna let me save? Okay, yeah, technically I can save from this screen. So, I actually am... So, real quickly, because I have a little bit of time, this is where you can eventually see the sports stuff. So eventually, once some people, like, I can actually... They can have supports with other people. Once that happens, I can actually see... Like, you can see little stories happening in between the characters. But for now, we can't do that. Inventory. Maybe I can go ahead and set up the inventory. Items. I would like to store this. I can eventually sell that for money, so that's more money I can get. Why do I have so many of these? I don't even really need these. But you know who does? Edelgard, because hers is... getting low. So yeah. Oh, so those do... No, those go back up again. Let me make sure everyone's good to go. So yeah, see, his heal's already back up. So the magic restores itself. You can only use it so many times in a battle, but it restores itself for the next battle. Versus these items, you have to use a blacksmith or buy them new items. So yeah. But I think everyone else is good to go. I just know Edelgard. Sometimes you can just go ahead and prepare for the battle. Battalions. So yeah, I have one, and you can eventually like recharge them, but I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Reclass. I'm not gonna worry about that right now either. Can I sell? I don't think I could sell directly from. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I. Oh, but I can't see the one thing, so I can't sell it. The mulligan, I think is what it's called. I can't sell the mulligan. So, yeah. But I am going to go ahead and save this one right here, because I'm going to end it, and we'll start off the next one with the bigger battle, the bigger mission of this one, because there will be a lot of talking. Usually with the big missions, there's quite a bit of talking. So, to be on the safe side so I don't make this episode too long yet again, I think I did good on the last episode. I haven't edited it yet, technically, so I'm not sure, but yeah. But I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, hit that lovely like button, subscribe to see future episodes of Fire Emblem things are underway. We're making our way as a teacher here. We're doing better. Still haven't looked up the thing about Hilda, and right now in this episode it really didn't matter anyway, so still feel free to let me know anything about if there is a way to recruit Hilda even when you're, like, not in the Gondir, obviously. Because Hilda's the only one that I've seen that there was potentially a chance. Because Hubert and Dedue, if you're not in their classes, you can't recruit them. But I feel like I read somewhere that there's a chance to get Hilda. It's very small, but there's a chance. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know. If I don't get to look it up in time. Which, I mean, we have loads of time, because this first section here is quite a while, so yeah, we got time. We got time. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out the Female Gaming Legacy Challenge that is based off of female gaming characters each generation that I play in Sims. I like tying in Sims into other games, so, and Byleth is one of the generations. She's later on, but still, you know, feel free to give that a check. Should be down in the description below. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next one. But until then, bye-bye!